This is the latest greenhouse project. One of the considerations with a deep winter greenhouse is that they're so expensive to build that you really have to use every square foot that you can. The walkways in this growing area take up about 25% of the space, and that's just, you have to have room to move around between the benches. The space is about 2 feet wide. So what I've done this year is to build some suspended benches. You can see them hanging up there off of cable, and then over here I have a system of pulleys and ropes that come down to a cleat, and I'm going to release that, and the bench will swing back into place. And I'll do that on this side. And when the bench is in place, obviously you can't use the walkway, but then when I want to work between the benches, I simply pull them out of the way. A couple of things that I considered instead of this: one was a cart that would slide under the bench, and the problem with that was it would be too low. It would only be about a foot or foot and a half off the ground, and the other thing is it would actually be a lot more expensive than this. These are suspended by cable. The cable goes up to the ceiling. Where the rafters are spaced, there has to be a bridle at the top and a bridle at the bottom. There's a turnbuckle in there, and that's pretty important because I don't care how careful you are, you're going to have a few of the cables that are a little bit shorter or longer than the others, and having the turnbuckle allows you to adjust that. The benches are fastened to the bridle with hooks. I used eyes up at the top, but there are hooks at the bottom so that if I want to, I can take the bench out completely when I'm not using as much of the space, and it's not as important to have it there. They are kind of clumsy to work around, so at this point I've only built 2. I'm going to use them for a season before I build 2 more and see how it works.